Yeah. Welcome to the last lecture of this course, that is a marketing of organic products. So, is a final. So, as we have discussed earlier, the production practices, how we can make the inputs, we can enrich the inputs for specific crops or the group of crops, and how you can take care of the insect pest management doing organics using the cow dung, cow urine, and also we discussed about the homa farming as a parallel to the organic farming, and we discussed the health benefits of the organic products, antioxidant capacity of the organic products, and why organic products has a better quality as compared to conventional products, and we discussed the standards, organic standards, national standards for organic productions, and the accreditation policy and the programs, and this all do help for the marketing of these organic products. So, marketing is a challenge, and if the market grows by the market for the organic products, then the farmers will be interested for converting their lands to organic. So, how you can make the marketing very lucrative, very attractive, and so that the many farms can join for this organic production. So, we will discuss here the some of the purpose of the marketing for the of the organic products and the providing quality food to the populations. So, that as we discussed the quality assurance can provide the we have discussed in details in the beginning lectures the disadvantages of this chemical farming because of the not only the food quality deteriorating, but also the environmental pollutions, that also the water pollutions, air pollutions, and the food pollutions that creates the human, because that has a concern for the human being, because we are exposed to a poor quality of the environment, at the same time is a poor food quality. So, by having proper marketing of the organic foods that provide the quality food to the consumers, to the populations, then encouraging growing of organic foods, then encouraging more growers to grow organics, encouraging less use of chemicals in agriculture. That means, having the marketing strategy, we can decrease the environmental pollutions, the water pollutions and the air pollutions. At the same time, we can increase the quality of the foods, because most of the disease or the chronic disease you can see, like a cancer as a is becoming very common nowadays. So, this comes from the quality of the food we take, because most of the foods are rich in insecticides, especially the chlorinated hydrocarbon groups of pesticides. So, they are highly persistent, they remain in the food chains. Recently, Government of India has banned so many pesticides. It is a good move by the governments, and I hope that many of the toxicant pesticides should be banned, and we should depend more and more on the organic way of managing the crops, the organic way of protections by using some of the natural predators or the bioagents or the biopesticide they are produced from the plant origins, as we discussed in details. Those can be formulated, can be used for protecting crop from many pests and diseases. And the challenges to marketing of organic products on the consumer levels. So, consumers lack information about organic products, and lack of consumer awareness, therefore, much effort needed for the consumer educations regarding organic foods. Organic products unable to compete with the conventional products, as most consumers are known to organic products are unknowns, they are ignorant about the health benefits of the organic products. So, they just compare the prices only. Then constant communications to customers should be ideal, but of course, is a time consuming. Number of organic consumers is very small, and the operators are competing for the small people. So, so we have to increase the consumer level. So, more and more consumers should be organic, should buy the organic products. Then another challenge the market development, so this link to consumers. So, if there is a consumer, so there is a good market. So, there is a limited expertise in marketing. The supermarket is a challenge because the pricing and also appearance also matters for the supermarket, and labeling of course. So, this challenge for the supermarket how to sell the organic products in the supermarkets. Organic suppliers being smaller than the conventional ones, the wholesale trend tend to discontinue or the slow moving items. The continuous disruptive supply means this is a problem supermarket needs the regular supply of this produce and the bulk amount should be there. And for the organic producers, they do not meet the regularity because there may be the disruption in the supply. So, supermarket is a challenge for to sell the produce in supermarket. So, no labeling laws exist in the country, proper labeling of the organic produce, that is very important as we discussed. So, it should be labeled well. If this is organic, that can be labeled as organic or certified organic or made with organic ingredients. So, influx of pseudo organics or the organic claims, that also challenge for the market development, and lack of regulation from the government bodies to checking the organic and the conventional products. Product quality development, lack of confidence in organic farming on the part of the farm. So, the farmers the confidence building has to be generated for the regarding the quality of the organic produce. So, as for the marketing usage channels, we go from productions, the site of the productions, collections, and go with collections and transports, then goes for the packaging and the storing. Then if there is a processed products, then go for the processing of these products, then go to distribution to retailers, home delivery or the direct sales, then compile demand quantity and inform farmers producers accordingly. So, depending upon the supply and demands. So, as if there is a demand is higher, then supply the production has to be increased to meet the demand. So, there should be regular supply. Sometimes the consumer gets frustrated because they do not buy the produce when there is the supply is disrupted. So, regularity is very important to supplying the markets, regular supply should be there. So, that can be possible by having the grower groups. So, different groups are contracted. So, they can meet the demand of the market. So, what we can do is the set of considerations. So, we can see the scope and structure of the operations, how we can for the marketing. A local organic marketing initiative setups and operating strategies should match its scopes. This the adapted choice will depends upon the country, the locations, nature and availability of product range, scale of intended operations and prevailing market sector and conditions. So, depending upon the demand. So, that is why initiate local and regional initiative required for the better marketing network of these organic products. So, then establish the direct contact with the producers and reduce the intermediaries. So, that has to be should banish the intermediate persons. So, I have a that so that the producers get the benefit, the most benefit from these consumers by avoiding the mediators or the intermediate persons. Work with the producers or set up the own farms. So, by having so you can have a better control of the quality and the quantity and the variety control. Then decide on appropriate business setup, because build the initiative around one or the few key products, that is depending upon the demand of the market or the consumers. At start focus on organic or sell the natural products, then you can focusing only few items, not so many items, depending upon the market demand. We can start the one or two items can be focused and can be sent to the market. Then locations. So, where the marketing locations, that is also important. Criteria for selection of the locations mainly include the accessibility for customers and the minimize the logistic bottlenecks in the delivery of the produce. That means, the location should ideally have the following characteristics, that means accessible by private, commercial and public transportations, and the parking should be available, visible passers by, available the year round, close proximity to commercial or office areas will increase the potential customers, sufficient space for current needs as well as to allow for future expansions of the market. That means, this location is very important as a marketing point of view. This is a regular supply, market should be regular and the location should be available year rounds for the marketing, and it should be close accessible to the customers, and also this should be the close proximity to commercial area or the official areas that can increase the marketing of these products. Then marketing strategy, see the interpersonal contacts are important for this marketing. So, that helps in getting the feedbacks about the products. Then also work with the grassroots for the farm visit, means have the association, community, clubs and schools. So, you have to go to the field sites and work with the farmers in association with the farmers, so that there should be the quality should be maintained, there should be quality assurance in the product. So, that is very important having a good marketing. So, use the mass media, internet or the interest of the mass media or the publicity or the publicize the new trends and issues the organic farming. So, base marketing strategy on knowledge of the culture and habit of the consumers. Use logo for communicating the products and the company. Then focus on both local and export market. So, as a local market and the export market should be taken care. So, export market as the money generator for the local market. So, usually the marketing strategy, if you see there is the personality, message, promise and vision, that should be taken into account. Personality means the customers who hold core value on health care, about the importance of natural and the organic products should be, so quality maintenance, that is increasing the awareness among the consumers regarding the quality of the organic foods. Message means quality and loyalty in store experience, convenience and convenience. Promise means healthy and quality organic foods, delivery and online shopping and whole indoor experience. The visions of this marketing should be to seek out the finest natural and organic food available and maintain the strictest quality. The quality should be assured, that should be vision, because at any cost we should not compromise the quality of these organic products. So, this can say the marketing and sale management promotions. So, for the proper marketing, so be proactive with certifications, because that is must, because when you go for the organic food marketing, it should be properly certified. So, organic certification is must. It is expensive, but essential to build the consumer trust. Good packaging with clear identity and labeling. So, the packaging should be attractive, the package should be attractive. So, that should follow the organic norms, and also the labeling should be very proper, as discussed, whether it is organic food or the certified organics or made with organic ingredients. So, labeling should be proper. Then use the media, the TV, radio, newspaper etc. for publicity of organic food quality. So, product development, in a mature market, consumer asks more and more products should come, and strategies benefit of organic agriculture and product that should be publicized. Collaborations with other in organic sectors for generations of promotion of activity, that means the publicity and about the organic food, health benefit of organic foods, consumer awareness, that should be promoted for the better marketing of the organic foods. So, I will give one examples from that we are seeing, then from niche to mainstream, how the organic food can gain the market in India, because this has gained market in developed countries like Europe and Australia, US, even the Asia, some of the countries like Japan also. They so organic market is well developed, and the consumers are well aware about the organic foods. So, in India, as now it is in niche, how we can bring the organic market to mainstream. I can give in Europe how the organic market could develop in Europe. From 1920 to 1970, the organic market in Europe was mostly the supply induced market. There is more of supply, but less of the consumer. And if you see from 1970 to early 1980, this was mostly the demand induced market. That means, there is more demand by the publics, by the consumers for the organic foods because of the health concerns and the quality of the foods. So, people became more and more awareness about the health, to have a better health and to live in a better society, in a good environment, better environment. So, that helped for the organic producer to produce more and more organic food, because there was a demand. And after 1980, there was a policy induced market. That means, it took initiative from the government. Government took initiative to promote the growers or the farmers to convert their land to more and more organic products. So, the premium price, because the compensation was paid by the government to the farmers for the conversion. That could happen because in Europe. So, that there is a big jump, there is a good jump in the organic food market in Europe. So, there is a premium, because the consumers have the awareness about organic foods and there is a demand by the consumers and there is a support from the government levels. That is why, so organic market is reaching in the top stage in the Europe. So, how this how by learning from their experience and their organic food market, how this can be implemented in Indian conditions, so that organic market should grow. Once there is a demand increases, then price may also come down for this organic foods. So, what to say? The first one is a price policy. So, what should the price policy, so that there should be better marketing of the organic foods? If it is a price policy, often a high price policy is desirable, because a high price is closely associated with the image of the product and an indicator of quality. So, if you see, if you have the two products side by sides, because one is of the lower price, other the higher price, definitely as a consumer, if there is a higher price, means that may be of better quality. So, price gives a quality tag. Moreover, of course, it is very obvious that organic farming, that the production cost is higher as compared to chemical farming, because if you consider the yield and the input you are using and the labor also you are using now. So, that increases the cost of production of organic produce as compared to conventional produce. As cost of production is higher, definitely it should get a higher price tag, and moreover there should be limit, because for gaining the market, how much price tag should be there, how much organic produce should be higher as compared to the conventional produce. So, this has been from the study, it is shown that the price of the organic products about 20 to 30% higher than conventional products may increase the demand. So, you should keep the limit. Actually, excessive the increase in the price may not attract the consumers. At the same time, keeping in the same level of price, it may not give a quality tag. So, to have a better quality tag among the consumers, so the price may be around 20 to 30% higher than these conventional products. Then come the educations. Educations means, as supply expands and the consumer becomes more price conscious, education becomes the key to expanding the consumer base, because when there is a increasing supply, because people becomes more the price concerns, they do not think of the future health benefit, because because what you say the as you say example, I am saying the cancer or maybe the heart disease. So, many of the cancer diseases sometimes this is not detected at the early stages, at the because when there is a accumulations of the insecticides, of the toxicants in your body, and as you know the free radicals, there is a regular formation of free radicals in the body, and the body does not get the antioxidant to neutralize the free radicals. We need the external supply, and we are not getting the proper external supply of the antioxidants. So, free radicals, they cause the damage of the DNA, and slowly there is the accumulations of the effect of the free radicals, and finally, when there is this increases piles up, then there is a toxic and the adverse effect we see as a cancer or maybe the many cardiovascular diseases. So, this comes with time, as time progresses and you do not take care of the health. And initially the consumers may not be aware about the health at the moment, but we have to educate them. You need the proper educations to the especially for the group of peoples, those educated peoples, about the health benefit of the organic foods. And so, that is what the mainstream consumers, the mainstream consumers is often unaware of the problems and extra costs involved in the organic production techniques. So, nor do they fully recognize the various external benefits of organic agriculture and the intrinsic value of the organic food. So, how the organic food is important? The importance of organic food has to be properly conveyed to the consumers, and so that we can grow the market. So, this periodically the awareness, consumer awareness has to be done, even if the school level also the children has to be must educated about this organic foods, because sometimes parents to learn from the children also. So, you need to educate the farmers and also the consumers and children also. So, this type of the approach should be taken, so that the more and more people should be attracted towards the organic foods. If there is a demand in the market, so more and more farm can be converted to organic farm in slowly and slowly. So, this requires a communications to present the organic food as a value for money alternative, even with the premium. So, even though we are paying the higher price, so we should give a premium, very small margin. With that margins, so that is a value for money. If you are paying the money, then we are getting the return the quality. So, that is assurance of the quality, you are paying the price tax, the price tag that indicates the quality you are getting, that should be assurance among these consumers. And there should be educations at the school levels. The children must be educated about the food quality, the organic foods, and this the consumers also, public awareness has to be increased about the quality of these organic foods and health benefits of the organic foods. Not only health benefits, the environmental benefits, as you are going for organics, the way you are living with organic production systems. So, there is a less pollutions, the environments, and the water pollutions or the air pollution can be minimized by having organic way of productions. Then there is the farmers can be encouraged, or they can convert their lands to organic if there is a assurance that their product will be sold with a premium price or the good price. So, that means the forward contracting. That means, to increase the supply, the producer needs to be confident about long term future of the market. Forward contracting between the producers and the processors or the industry is a way to do this. So, it demonstrates the commitment and provides a secure market for the producer. That means, the industry, if suppose some industry is going for the organic products from the field level to the processing, then usually industry comes to the farmers or the group of farmers, they contract the group of farmers, and that is the agreement between the producers and the processors, that whatever produce can be taken up by the industry. So, accordingly the price also agreement is fixed, the price policy also fixed, and the farmers can get a assured market. If the market fluctuates, market price may go very high or may fall down. In that case, farmers get a comfortable price, and also for the processor or the industry, that is also beneficial if the market price goes up. So, he gets the produce with the as a negotiated price. So, that way mutual benefit for the producers and the processors, for the processors. In that way, you can go ahead with the organic production, because farmers get confidence, because it is assured about the market of this produce. Then you can go for the cooperative marketing. So, you see the cooperative marketing means the group marketing by producer cooperatives is a means of coordinating supply and overcoming the problems of fragmentation or the discontinuity of the supply. So, by as you discussing earlier, because having the cooperatives, so that you can have a continuity of the supply can be maintained the market. So, that is the advantage of having the cooperative the producer cooperatives. And by cooperations, producers are not only able to endure the adequate and reliable supply, but also offers greater variety and strengthen their bargaining positions. So, this is particularly important for the supermarket. As discussing supermarket, they need the regular supply of a particular produce. So, they do not like to have a discontinuity of this particular items. So, that should be possible by having the cooperative systems. The producer cooperative can be formed and they can meet the demand of the markets, like example of supermarkets. Then another is the product presentations in supermarket. So, so that is a very important. If for the organic produce is sold in supermarket, how the product can be presented in the supermarket. So, if careful attention is paid to appropriate presentations and packaging, organic food can be distinguished more clearly from the conventional produce, and consumers are attracted for buying the organic produce. So, that is the presentation, the product presentations. So, well packaged of the organic foods that can be nicely presented, so that it can attract the consumers for this organic. The other is the introducing shop in shop systems in supermarket, where the organic food is displayed separately. So, this has the advantage that the produce does not suffer from direct comparisons of price or the, that means no, if you are selling, if you go to supermarket, because suppose the example potato, the same place if you keep the organic and the conventional potato, and the conventional potato may be 20 rupees a kilo, and the organic potato you are selling 30 rupees a kilo, probably consumer may not be interested to spend 30 rupees, 10 rupees extra in case of the organic potato, while the conventional potato available the lesser price, and there is no change in appearance, maybe looks same. So, it is obvious that they will be tempted to buy the conventional product, not this organic products. So, that is why to so this organic products should be displayed in a separate stall. Inside supermarket there should be a separate space only for the organic products. So, that can be named as a organic. So, there, so the only all the products, not only potato, whatever the products are organic origin, they can be placed there. So, that way also that is a shop in shop. So, inside supermarket there is a separate corner, the separate place, a marked place, only the organic product can be sold. So, that way, so the marketing can be better, because consumer can be attracted, because this is only organic, maybe the higher price, but still the consumer can buy these ones, because because of they do understand, they have the idea of the, because high price means definitely there is a quality. So, assurance of the quality, and this should have the better as per the from the health, those are the health concerns, and also we have to be bringing the awareness among the consumers. So, it can be a better marketing approach. Then local and regional initiatives. So, as you say though, so this is as you discussed, this is very important to the local levels, kind of the local shops or the farm shops or the food cooperatives with their strong commitments to direct marketing should be encouraged to promote the regional marketing network. So, this can be done as a local basis to have the organic farming. So, by doing this, I can give another example. So, in German and UK. So, there is a the beginning of the organic food marketing in Germany, it was very successful, but UK it was quite unsuccessful, because in German, so there is like supermarket. So, you are shop in shop systems. So, you are having organic produce in a particular the space or the particular locations, but in inside supermarket a special shop where you have the only organic shops, only organic produce. In that was not there, because if you mix the organic produce with the conventional produce, so the consumers may not be attracted towards the organic produce. So, having a distinguishables and having a separate space for the organics, so that helped in marketing. This was introduced in the German, what they are doing, and also they have a branded shop for the organics. So, only the shop is organic, not only vegetables, whatever the organic health products, everything we are organic produced, that can be available in that nature shop, nature organic shops. So, that branding was done. So, they are most successful, but in UK there is a supermarket, they are displaying the product in a supermarket only, and because the farmers they are not able to supply continuously the product to the supermarket. So, there is a failures in the as a centralized market system, but we go for decentralized market. So, there is a special brands as a branded as organic products, and this can be displayed as a particular name for the organic products. This can be displayed, and can be organic products can be marketed in a particular locations and in a together at a particular area. So, the consumers will be attracted, and it should not be mixed with the conventional produce. By mixing with the conventional produce, the consumers are attracted towards conventional produce because of the price, because of the lower price. So, by doing so, by following these methods, either by the price policy, by having the proper educations to the consumers and increasing awareness among the consumers, and then the product presentation, especially in the supermarket, the shop in shop systems, and having the cooperative marketing system, cooperative producers. So, it can the regular supply of the produce to the markets, and the local and the regional network. So, we can have a better marketing of the organic produce. So, having the better market, that is a link is the output is more, then more and more farmers can join hands for the organic productions. So, this is how. So, I am concluding the last lectures as a for this subject organic farming for sustainable agricultural productions. I hope we have delivered as per your expectations, and this course will be helpful, especially those who are the students in agricultural engineering or the agricultural science final year graduates, or those who are doing the post graduation programs in these disciplines, even the entrepreneurs. So, those who want to become entrepreneur in organic farming. So, this will help them the how to think or how to plan for this the organic production systems. If you are going for the business, for the going for the production of the vermicompost, even now there is a huge demand for the vermicompost. If you want to go for the organic farming, so there is a demand of the inputs or the vermicompost, organic the biopesticides. So, those you can have a good industry, good entrepreneur, and you can grow up in that one. So, like conventional fertilizers, you can come up the organic fertilizers, because now the farmers are also interested by having a good market, by giving the proper price to the farmers or the producers. So, this market has a potential, there is a growth potential of this organic foods by having so. So, those entrepreneurs, they want to enter the fields to have a business, they can be very successful, and with some dedications and with some sincerity in their work, with the hard work and with good with sincere efforts. I do not think there will be any failure, they must achieve the success in organic farmings. And regarding this certification program, as a so that will be appearing for the exams, as a for the are also assignments, as you are going through different assignments, and we are also giving some of the numericals as per the input management. I hope you will be comfortable, and if you are attending the subjects very sincerely, and if you are going through the lectures, you will be able to make it, and you will definitely, I am sure you will qualify this the as per the certification course. So, with this I wish you all the best, and hope that you have enjoyed the lectures, and also I wish you all the best for a successful and the brighter future. Thank you very much.